We're seeing this game a bit more wide open, with each team having the ability to hurt the other in the attack, but some disruption in play, lack of rhythm in this opening 20 minutes or so. So those midfielders, who can get on the ball, who can put their stamp, start to move it even quicker and find those angles of support.
Nice touch from the centre half, Chantal Swaby. And the foul by Trudy Carter.
Again, whether it's off of dead ball situations, and look how close that is. And again, Spencer, unfazed, collects it nicely and then looks to go direct quickly.
As you mentioned, with the turn and drive.
Coming in, tight-knit units, working together, understanding the game plan, and deservedly so, find themselves in this round of 16. And now it's about finding those moments.
Usman. Oh, it's a dangerous ball in. Oh, and it wasn't far away from causing Becky Spencer some real problems. Lacey Santos running onto it.
Well, this is the best opportunity for Colombia so far. Just look at that ball whipped in and unfazed. Spencer, most of the time you see a goalkeeper react. Instead, she just holds her ground, able to catch that one, but that doesn't miss Santos' head by much. And right idea to find that space out wide, whip balls in. Immediately goes to ground.
A native of Kingston in Jamaica, Trudy Carter.
It's a good opportunity right now, Jackie, as we're seeing Arias for Colombia talking to her team, for both teams, just to say, hey, we can settle down, we can string a few more passes together, but we have to do it quickly because the pressure's coming. There's numbers that are swarming the ball, making it difficult. To connect and to find some space.
Linda Caicedo, the picture, playing her 4th major tournament inside 13 months. Copa America, Under-20 World Cup, Under-17s. It's her 20th major tournament appearance in that time. That is a lot of football. Then a lot of experience. Colombia keen to get forward early whenever they get the chance. Here is Caicedo. Ramirez. On the same wavelength on that occasion as Blackwood plays it upfield. Both sides obviously see each other as a real opportunity to progress to the quarterfinals. They'll probably think neither will have a better chance to do so, but at the same time, whoever doesn't progress will be even more devastated as a result.
Yeah, they certainly will, especially as how they have progressed through this tournament. Jamaica sitting back, as we've mentioned, Colombia being a bit more wide open, aggressive with their approach, looking to press higher up the field.
Paulina Arias really feeling that.
It's a good little move to be able to free up some space for Swaby on this near side. And that is, we've seen a few of these challenges. That one just gets raked down Arias's leg as Trudy Carter is coming through.
Much experience from Carolina Arias, the player down, 32 years of age, winning a 105th cap tonight. dropped from the side in the middle of the Copa America after disobeying COVID protocols. So much experience having played all around Europe. They ran Brazil really close in that final as well. They only lost 1-0 on a penalty conceded by Vanegas. And they've not surprised some people here who've been following their progress.
I think both of these teams should take confidence on their recent play, the development, because these are both quality sides. I mean, look at the strikers, Ramirez that we're seeing right now, and Bunny Shaw we've mentioned a number of times as well. I mean, such good talent in the attack. They've also been good defensively in both teams. Santos getting herself free despite the amount of numbers and defenders in the 6-yard box.
Usme so dangerous from those positions. She can score from those positions as well.
Yeah.
By Blackwood, who needs to be careful. She's on a booking. And another one would see her miss any quarter-final, and she's such an important player. She's getting a stern talking to, and she'll probably be grateful for that from the referee from Australia, Kate Jakowitz.
Well, just look at Ramirez, and we've seen her do this all tournament long. Understands where the pressure is, uses the pressure to be able to spin. And then there's two Jamaican players, and that is certainly a foul. And Blackwood's lucky she doesn't get a yard on that one. And Jakowitz, center ref, is allowing both of these teams to play.
On it, she was under pressure.
Well, that should be a bit of a warning sign, because it's another wonderful delivery in from Usme, whipped in with pace. They've got runners, Colombia, and they break free. And Becky Spencer a bit slow off her line, misses the ball completely. But that's Arias, their center back, coming through unmarked, and Usme will stand over this one again.
Usme with the corner.
Disruptive with some of these fouls, not a ton of rhythm. These are areas where Colombia should look to take advantage of. Set pieces, dead ball situations, whipped in with Usme's ability with her. And Ramirez being one of the focal points, one of the targets to get on the end of it.
Chantal Swaby looking for Van Zanten. Put forwards by Usme and booted clear. And picked up by Jodie Brown. And here's Caicedo. Usme with the ball forward. For Lacey Santos. Bedoya. Here is Lacey Santos with a strike. Blocked by Chantal Swaby.
We see Colombia and what they've done so well in their through 3 group stage games is repress. As soon as that ball's turned over, they get around, try to lock Jamaica in, regain possession.
Alina Arias for Colombia. She had hoped Ramirez would do her run.
And just noticing as this game starts to develop, Caicedo typically on that far left side.
from Bunny Shaw. We did expect it to be highly competitive. Of course we did, and it certainly is. Single ball challenge for, as you would expect. The studs just catching the boot of Santos. Atletico Madrid player in Spain. Blackwood with the throw. Brown on by Shaw. Here's Jodie Brown, couldn't get on the end of it. Swept upfield. And the Swaby sisters combining there.
Well, that's a player that Jamaica wants to get on because last 5 or so minutes it's been all Colombia, whether it's been off of set pieces, just trying to lock Jamaica back, and Drew Spence has the ability to slow things down, speed up the play when necessary. So tight.
Well, trying to run with the ball, but 3 purple shirts. Jamaica, only the 2nd team ever to qualify for the knockout stages of the Women's World Cup, having scored just 1 goal. The other was China 4 years ago. Well, the defence has been so key, and the player of the match in their 3 matches so far, the left-back Tanisha Blackwood against France, Alison Swaby against Panama, and Becky Spencer against Brazil.
I think that's an opportunity right there for Jamaica to try to go a bit quicker. See if they can catch Colombia out. Get Bunny Shaw making a run down the channel, or Jodie Brown.
Just Jodie Brown.
Just have to slow things down, but it does allow Colombia to get numbers back. And as we've already seen, Colombia's been good defensively as well. We talked a lot about Jamaica and how well they have done without conceding a goal, but Colombia committed on both sides of the ball, and immediately when that ball goes out, they get them. It's Alison Swaby that we're seeing down and talking to the referee.
Has been a feisty entertainment, not just confined to the pitch though in these matches. The fans have been simply outstanding. And it's been really fun coming to this Women's World Cup and seeing the supporters in local bars. And last night we were in Bern and we walked away after that England match, and we could see all the bars full of Australia fans watching their sides matches in the sports bars on Caxton Street, and the huge roar that we heard when Caitlin Ford scored the opening goal. This has really been a gripping World Cup, and we're into the knockout stages here with a place in the quarter-finals at stake. One of these sides, remember, will be meeting England. Sydney's Stadium, Australia, in front of 75,000 supporters. That match on Saturday. But who will get that far? Ramirez, that's past Wiltshire, that's past Spence as well. And then the challenge comes in from Wiltshire, snapping away at her to concede the corner.
Yeah, I'm surprised we actually haven't seen a yellow card from Kate Jackowitz, the center referee, just to make sure that this game doesn't get out of hand. And that is a clean tackle, but you see the follow through at the end from Ramirez, coming through Ramirez, and That's the second tackle we've seen from Wiltshire. But Columbia will be happy with this positioning, earning another corner. Ramirez drawing the attention, being the focal point.
About the number 12 for Jamaica, Kiki Van Zanten, 21-year-old from Notre Dame University, coming into the Women's World Cup for her very first minutes in such a big game. Must have a lot of faith in her from head coach Lorne Donaldson.
Well, having seen her play and call some of her games at Notre Dame, definitely has the skill set to make a difference in this game. But as we're seeing, there's been nerves, there's been excitement, a lot of emotion for both of these.